The other questions you didn't answer were 63, 64, and 65. So let's start by explaining what the addition method is. There's a video for number 62 if you want to check that one out. That one might have been slightly easier because these are, the coefficient is 1. So let's do one that's a little more complicated where you actually have a coefficient that you have to deal with. So what we want to do for the addition method is add them up so that we eliminate one of the variables. So in order to do that, we need this one to equal negative 4x. Do you see what I'm saying? So if we add those two together, we're going to end up with 0. So in order to make this one negative 4x, that means I have to multiply the entire thing by negative 4. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me rewrite the first one. And then we've got negative 4x. Negative 4 times negative 2y, it's going to give us a positive 8y. And a negative 4 times a positive 4 is going to give us a negative 16. So now we can go ahead and add this up. And we're going to get 4x minus 4x plus a negative 4x equals 0. Negative 8y plus 8y also equals 0. And a 16 plus a negative 16 also equals a 0. So in this particular example, yes, 0 equals 0. So this system is dependent. And what you see is it's the same exact line. So if we were to multiply this through by the scalar by a positive 4, you would end up with 4x minus 8y equals 16. So you'd end up with the same exact line. All right, the next one is, you had 67, 68, and 69. So I'm going to do 67, and hopefully that will help you be able to do 68 and 69 as well. It's a lot of it just revolves around setting up the equations. So once you set up the equation correctly, then it's fairly easy to answer these questions. So 67 is saying we have an 80% acid solution and a 50% acid solution. How much of each should be mixed to get 100 liters of a 75% acid solution? So let's call 0.8 x and 0.5 y equals 0.75. Oh, sorry, 75. And we know that x plus y equals 100. So what we can do here is, just like we did in the last few problems, is go ahead and solve this for one of the variables, substitute it into the other equation, and then solve for the remaining variable. So we're going to just subtract x from both sides. It's going to give us y equals 100 minus x. So now we can take this and substitute it in for y. So that's going to give us 0.8x plus 0.5 times 100 minus x equals 75. So we've got 0.8x minus 0.5x plus 50 equals 75. That's going to give us 0.3x equals 25 and divide by 0.3. That's going to give us x equals 83.3 repeating, which is also 83 1/3. So that is x. So that's the 80% solution. So we need 83 1/3 liters of the 80% acid solution. And let's just take 100 minus 83 1/3. So that's going to give us 16 2/3 of the 50% acid solution. I was just looking ahead at the last two, and I'm not going to do those ones for you because I believe, hang on. Yeah, because I did a video for 70 and 72, and I don't see any difference in the type of problems they are. So I think that if you watch both those videos, you'll be able to solve 71 and 73 on your own. So that's it.